my first segment of today's episode. A tough one. A real battler this one was club power rankings, but not top 10 anymore.
20.
I thought, you know, why not? There's top 20 teams in there. I'll tell you what, heavy Premier League for me. I've got 7 Premier League clubs in my top 20.
Wow.
I think.
I've only got 4.
Wow.
I've really spread it. I've really
We're finally going to have a different
I've
list.
spread it out, mate.
I've gone 7, I think. I went to a count. I think I had 7
Shit.
Premier League teams. It's going to be interesting.
Damn.
It's going to be interesting that we've got so different. I'll start off there if we're so different. In 20th place, the Draw Merchants, Allegri's AC Milan in 20th.
Okay.
I've been impressed. I wasn't impressed by the result on the weekend, to be honest. I think that was such an underwhelming performance in terms of... I don't know
It
why I
was just a
expected any
horrible
difference.
game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why I expected any sort of difference. Allegri going back to Turin, it was always going to be a shit game, wasn't
Yeah.
it? But outside of that, they've been a little bit more attacking. You've seen Pulisic do what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
I've liked the midfield work. And I said that a couple of weeks ago, that midfield trio is just Serie A heritage in there. Santi Jimenez is to keep going and is a kick on. Mike Maignan staying to the side. It's a good side. I just don't know how far they'll go in the league because of games like on the weekend. 0-0s and 1-1s and 1-0s can't win you a title because right now they're currently in the title race. It's wide open.
Yeah.
But results at the weekend just don't fill me with much confidence. So they've got them in 20th for me.
Our list. This will be the
Very different.
biggest difference in our
we
list,
go,
I
here we
reckon.
go.
Yeah. My 20th,
He's got his back here. Here you go.
not really, is Leverkusen.
Okay, yeah, they didn't make
I
my
have
list.
them holding on
Yeah.
just. I couldn't really think of any other teams, to be honest. I didn't really want to put them in. But honestly, this is kind of me clinging on to what they've achieved of late.
Yeah.
And I think their managers come in, turn it around. They're sitting, I think, 4th.
Yeah, third or
They're
fourth.
sort of around there.
Yeah.
They're not too far off sort of Dortmund and the like. So they've got some really good youngsters coming through that performed really well on the weekend. So, yeah, I'm going to hold with them on
Hold
20th.
serve there with
Yeah.
the yeah. I think he's still unbeaten at home.
Which is, yeah.
That's
yeah,
still going,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like it's crisis averted, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, big time, yeah.
Yeah.
He's done a great job.
Set him up well. Yeah, that could be a watch Champions League as well, potentially. 19th, I'm going to stay in the Serie A. I'm going to go Juventus for different reasons AC Milan, but more because I think they're conceding too many chances for me.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of slack on like TikTok and social media about like Igor Tudor not being good enough for Juve. Look, I was in that camp 12 months ago.
Who is right now?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, he hasn't done anything wrong. He's got them competing. They're a threat in Europe again. What else can the guy do?
I don't think Malta did anything really that
yeah.
wrong. I mean, they didn't lose until like the new year, I swear.
And I was big in Motta's camp, but I think actually Tudor's done a better job with this side.
Probably.
So I don't know what really the problem is there. I just think they're not as good as they need to be defensively in Serie A to win a title. They're great with Bremer there and Kelly and the like back there, but they're not as good as Napoli and Inter, I feel, even despite Inter's drop.
Yeah.
I just feel like the balance in that side is not quite perfect yet. So I've got him in 19th.
There feels to be like a big difference in expectation between fans, club, manager, player. It just feels like everyone
No
has
one's
different.
on the same page.
Yeah,
with
no,
them. Yeah.
not at all. 19th, I have Villarreal.
Yeah.
I think you'll have them a bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, no real reason, to be honest. It's just
Villarreal, aren't they?
they're just kind of. I just couldn't really put them above sort of any other teams. Just haven't. I think they've got a really good squad. Obviously, doing really well in La Liga, which pushes them up. But Europe's a watch for me.
I'm disappointed.
Disappointed
I thought I was going to be
so
so cold with that call.
Yeah,
It's not really
I thought.
working out. They've had a good game with the Juve. Like,
They
Juve
did. Yeah,
put good games on
Spurs.
display. Yeah,
I blame the away fans actually.
Yeah, the submarine had sunk.
Submarine,
yeah. That was not a good turnout. So, yeah. 18th, I'm going to jump across the La Liga with. I'm going to Real Betis. 18th.
They're not in mine.
They've kicked into gear. I think sitting 4th right now in La Liga. Honestly, between Cucho, Abde and Anthony, every game someone's contributing out of those three, those attacking players. I don't think Isco's fit right now. So it's got Isco to come back and the team's, it's humming again.
Yeah.
And the performance they've put up, that draw versus Nottingham Forest in the Europa League match day 1 was very impressive. I thought their performances all around have been good. The results hadn't matched early on. They're matching now. I think they're in for a really, really solid season. Maybe third in La Liga because, let's go all at sea. Villarreal, what happens with them in Champions League? And I think they could go deep in Europa League as well. They're a very, very good side, well managed under Pellegrini. I like it a lot. I'm buying stocks in Real Betis this season, so
I like
I've
it.
got them in 18th.
I like it. 18th, I have Leipzig.
See how close for me. They were my
Yeah. Again, slow start, similar to sort of Leverkusen, but they've turned it around. I just feel like they're always a club that no matter what happens, if they miss out on top 4 next year, they'll be in it.
Yeah.
It just feels like that kind of club. I think Werner, the manager's name.
I think so, yeah.
He's I'll call him Timo. He's doing a great job. So and I'm liking that, Bakayoko, some of the young players they got coming through. So 18th for me.
Yep. All right, first one, the big boys. I've got Chelsea in 17th.
Holy.
I've got them low.
Low.
Wow. Not been impressed.
Yeah.
They've been beaten
That's
by...
the thing, man. This last week, this is completely different.
Yeah, the thing. They've been beaten by Manchester United. I know they beat Liverpool on the weekend, but I don't know if I'm being harsh. I'm not giving them much from that because I think Liverpool really weren't
we're
great.
Shit. We're shit.
If Mo Salah was last year's Mo Salah, it's probably 6-1 to Liverpool because he had that many chances. They are Robin. I know one of the boys, he's been on there, Alex, he's called his club Robin Hood. Like, they just give to the poor and they're still from they beat all the big sides and they lose teams like United, they lose to, Brightons and the like. So I'm still not convinced in this side here. I'm still not convinced in Enzo Maresca. Maybe it's my agenda, but I just don't think they're a really good side. I just think they're an okay side.
I like it.
And they don't have enough winners there. Caicedo and Enzo, it's good. The rest of them, I'm not convinced yet. So way down in 17th for me.
I don't. We haven't had anything like this.
Yeah, disagreements.
17th. This could be interesting. The next, I've got Feyenoord, 17th, top of their league.
Yeah.
Again, I just think they've been really good this year. And I just think top of the league. I think they deserve a shout.
Yeah,
so just trying to spread the love a bit.
Yeah, you did better than me. I kept it very much in the big 4 /
Yours is probably
5.
more you're not taking.
I'm not being generous today. I'm being the guns to heads today. All right, 16th. I've got Marseille. Can't claim to say I've watched any Ligue 1 games, but I've seen the results and then I've watched a lot of their Champions League, and boy, have I been impressed with Marseille in the Champions League.
Actually.
They are sitting, I think, in just outside of the automatic qualification spots.
Yeah.
But we know about the Real Madrid controversy, and they went and battered Ajax, I think.
Yeah.
Was it last time out?
That's a good one.
They've been really good. The front line, Paxiao, Greenwood, midfield looks solid as well against a bit ugly prison FC type football players have got in this club. But the on-field product, bloody good to watch.
Sort of what we thought we'd see last year.
Yes, they're doing what they should have done last year, this year, under De Zerbi. So I'm going to go with them, trap them in 16.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I forgot about them. I didn't even think of them, to be honest, just because it's Liga.
You forget about French. Football,
that's a good one. 16th, I have Porto.
You really have gone abroad, yeah.
Yeah, again, just spreading the love.
Yep.
Top of their league over, Benfica and Sporting. So, and I think the Portuguese league's probably a bit better than the Dutch league. So
I think
you get more sort of quality players coming from there.
Yeah.
So top of the league. I think put them in.
15th, I've got the Yellow Submarine, Villarreal. Got them a little bit higher. Again, this is more league form based. The Champions League's been a bit underwhelming.
Yep.
But they've got some talent up top, and I'm going to ride that talent. Like the likes of Buchanan, Pepe, Mikatadze as well. I think they've got a lot of good attacking talent. I'm just hoping that it relies a lot on Foyth being fit for them at the back. If he's not fit, they look really, really vulnerable.
I didn't think I'd say that when he was at Spurs.
Well, yeah, no. but this is a classic case of, once again, leagues sort of players, and they feel like he's just made for La Liga. They need him available. When he's not there, they look all that defensively. As such, 15th, not in the teens.
My 15th is AC Milan.
Yeah, so much higher. Okay, yeah.
I was going to put them a little bit higher because at the start of the year, I put them in sort of the underwhelming. We did an underwhelming segment and I had them in. I think it was only after 2 games, but they lost to Cremonese and I thought, just kind of same old. But Luka Modric is just the key to that team at the moment. He's unbelievable. I think they should have beaten Juve on the weekend.
Yeah.
I think they were the better side. But yeah, there's just something about AC. I just don't want to fully back yet
Not
because
yet.
it's still early.
Yep.
You know, they sort of do this every year, and they
Okay.
fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
So 15th for me.
Not biting on it yet. I like that.
Not yet.
Not biting on it.
I
just
want
yet.
to.
Yeah.
but
But no, I'm gonna hold my
no,
lines.
I'm gonna hold.
All right, staying in Serie A then, because in Forza have Roma. They are the
Okay, yep.
They are the
Yep.
player zone watch along specialists these days.
Yeah, what, three
we've
games
had
in a
over the
row?
season.
Yeah.
But they're so close to giving me like everything I want.
Yeah.
Gasparini's side in terms of attacking football is not quite there. That Gasparini's side in terms of defensive work, they conceded 2 goals on this season.
Yeah, I know.
One of which
they've been
came
a
to
joke.
Torino.
Yeah.
Like, they've been unbelievable this season defensively. Mancini and Dicker at the back have been, and Zeki Celik is for me is one of the great finds of this season. Didn't realise how good he was until I watched all these games. He's been probably their best defender. And then obviously my obsession with Mateus Solé, he's a superstar.
Everyone saw the reaction to that goal.
He'll be a
Loved
superstar.
it.
He
mate.
will be at a big club next season. Mark my words.
Ooh, I
and
like
you've got Dovbyk and you've got Ferguson. Neither really have in form yet, but they're scoring goals. So I'm really excited about the future of this Gasparini side because if we've seen Lookman and Retteg and all these guys score bag loads of goals, surely these guys, and Dybala hasn't been fit.
Yeah,
and
no.
Pellegrini's been on the bench. Like, you've got some veterans on the bench. El
Satchel-
Shaarawy on the bench as well.
scary, man.
And they're sitting second and quite comfortably second.
Yeah.
You know, like I know they're all equal on points, but they feel like they've underperformed the most anyone there. So I'm big on Rome this
I
season.
like it, mate.
Got them
Yep.
14th.
I like it. My 14th is Juve. Just drawing too many bloody games, man. But again, they got some great players coming through. Champions League's the big watch for me with this team. Like,
Well, that's the,
we need to
that's
start.
The, that's the market,
we
apparently.
need to start to see more. I mean, if they don't even qualify, like, he could generally be sacked.
That's what happened last year.
Exactly. So the pressure's still on, even though I think they actually look all right. I know the game on the weekend was just ugly, and they probably should have lost it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he's still just finding his starting 11. I think Coop Miners, I'm done with him. He's
been holding on to this thing for years.
he's a lost cause. There's just no confidence in that dude whatsoever.
He's gone.
He's finished. So yeah, they're 14th for me. But just there's so much potential for them to be a lot higher,
I feel
man.
like a lot of these Serie A clubs have so much more potential.
Yeah.
They haven't delivered yet for
No.
any of them, really. I agree with that. 13th, got Thomas the Tank Frank Engine and Tottenham Hotspur
They're not even in mine.
in 13th. Bro, they were sitting second Saturday morning over there in England, Saturday midday over there in England. I'm thinking like, sorry? This thing where? Like, I saw, and that's what, that realisation, I was sitting at the bar, I'm like, oh my God, they're second in the league. And that just let me sit back and realise, well, he's done a fantastic job. I don't know, the Bulls' performance was so poor. They should have actually lost that game. But I like how he came out and then said, look, I don't care what win, lose or draw it is, but I want us to perform well. And we've had 2 bad performances now, Bodo and Wolves, and I'm not accepting that. And they come out against Leeds, very tough place to play, a good squad in Leeds. And I think they played unbelievably well on the weekend in tough conditions. So I think they're well structured, they're well put together now. And again, similar in the way of Roma, there's a lot more upside to come. You get Madison back at some point, hopefully this season. You sign maybe another 10 in January. You obviously got Kudus is firing now with goals and assists. Matisse Tell gets his confidence back with the goal. I feel like they've got a lot to climb, especially with Dom Solanke potentially coming back as well. So 13th for me.
I don't know why I didn't have them in.
Doesn't like him.
I don't know why. The last season's still just in my head, to be honest. And
no longer hands.
they always start well, man.
I was about to say, won the league in August. They always won the league in August.
But yeah, that's a shocker for me. Should have had them in. My 13th is Roma.
Yeah. Oh, we got very similar.
Just again, still a great start to the year. Just feels like they're grinding out results, but the performances,
they're getting there. Come on,
they're just slowly. I feel like it's coming. So, but yeah, I love what Gasparini's done defensively. They look ridiculous. It just feels like they're a Lookman type player away.
Yeah, literally, just one more attacker.
So, but yeah, like they're well in this title, especially how Napoli aren't looking as convincing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for Serie A this year, man.
I'd agree with that. 12th for me. Close your ears. I've gone Palace in 12th. These are my power rankings. Hate to make it
Wow,
personal here. For the Palace boys, I've got 19 unbeaten until the weekend. The other Merseyside club did a number on them, but look, they're going to win. They're going to win Europe. I think they're going to win Europe.
Yeah.
And I want to put it past them to finish top 8 and secure Europe again next season to the Premier League. This team is very good.
They might not have a manager, so.
They might. Boy, that'll hurt a bit because it's like, I know he's coming to my club, but like at the same time, I feel bad for Palace. They've done all this hard work. But look, Palace, 2 trophies in the last, 8 months? 19 unbeaten in that time as well. Beaten City, beaten Liverpool, taking it to the biggest clubs in England. And they're finally getting reward for effort, and they're without Elise and Eze. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? So yeah, Palace in 12th. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, I should have had them in as well. My 12th is Atletico Madrid.
You have them in? I totally got rid of them.
I do have them in.
I don't know. Bar of them.
Yeah, I have them in. Now, just give me a minute to think why.
The history of the club.
This is just kind of big club kind of bias, to be honest.
Yeah.
You look at sort of like Palace and Spurs, maybe their sort of trajectory's better than this squad, but I don't know. I just still think there's... I can't fully rule them out of maybe doing something in the Champions League, maybe closing the gap on a Barca or a Real. It just... I mean, they've looked pretty good in the Champions League, I will say.
To Frankfurt.
Yeah, they've looked pretty good, so... But it's not really with a whole lot of confidence that I have them in 12th, to be honest.
The history of the Atletico, that's what you've got in there for. This is the end of my rogue shouts and another fanboy selection. I've got Bournemouth in 11th.
Oh my days.
Andoni Iraola's got his side sitting in third. Is it third? I think it's third or fourth.
Yeah,
third or fourth of the Premier League.
Yeah.
And honestly, with no Zarbani, no Dean Huijsen, no Milos Kerkez, Cook and Christie are benched now for Adams in there in midfield. It's a total new 11. Same football though. Same football. And you know what it is now? Better output, better like outcomes as well. They always lost to Liverpool. Tough first day that is. And I tell you what, the forces of God were playing on Liverpool's side. It felt like on that day. And then like they've dropped some points against Newcastle at home where they absolutely dominated them, penned them in, should have won that game as well. They have not actually been outplayed by any side yet this season. Leeds, they pick up a 2-2 draw. I still reckon in this current Premier League, that's a good result these days. It feels like going to Leeds and getting a result. Said on the Matchday 7 review show, I'm most impressed that they're scoring so many goals. Like it's actually the output up top right now. Obviously, Semenyo is the guy, but everyone else is contributing up there, and it's such a free-flowing attacking front line. So I'm super, super happy with Bournemouth this season.
That's a good one. My number 11, I have Dortmund.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that.
Good start to the year. Disappointing to drop points on the weekend against Leipzig, but that just kind of felt like a result. It could have gone either way. But I think a point both teams will take. Champions League, been all right.
Okay, I say okay, steady.
It's just I don't think anyone's getting close to Bayern, to be honest, with what they're doing. So they need to get second, and I'm hoping a big Champions League run from them.
Yeah, one of those again. I agree literally with everything you just said. I would have been 10th.
Yeah.
I've been really impressed by they started their season. Hopefully they get this Joe Bellingham saga sorted. Sell him off.
That's weird, isn't it?
Get rid of him. If he's a cancer in the room, get rid of him. Like,
is that what's reported that he's?
Well, he wants out because he's not getting enough play.
Yeah.
But honestly, mate, you're not good enough for this 11 right now. This 11.
He wouldn't even start for Sunderland.
Probably not. No. Xhaka and Siddiqui in there are killing it.
But
honestly, I agree with everything you said. They've been really good, I think, in the league.
Yeah.
So in Champions League, but it's only up from there. So
has to be, yeah.
I got them in 10th.
My 10th is Chelsea.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about the Conference League or the Club World Cup. I just think that's a big win for them on the weekend. I think the players that they have out as well.
True.
I think they've got a lot of injuries at the moment. No Palmer's, centre backs playing 18-year-olds there and still bitching us. I just feel like something big's going to happen with Chelsea this year, whether it's a Champions League run or it's maybe winning both domestic cups. I feel like something's going to happen with Chelsea this year. So I'm
come back to that moment. We have to come back to that exact
I'm
quote
back in the
in a
min.
few months' time for that. I got Inter Milan in 9th.
Yes.
Agreement.
Yes. Yes.
I thought this top 8 will finally line up.
I thought that was the one where it's like, that'll be a big difference.
Yeah.
It's like we're so hot and cold on them at the moment.
Well, that's the thing. My heart wants them up there, but my mind said, let's just tone it back. Oh, they've fixed up enough. And boy, they're a Champions League club, by the way.
Oh,
they love the Champions
haven't
League.
conceded.
Haven't conceded.
Again.
Thuram scoring for fun.
No, they got Bonnie fucking killing
Bonnie
it.
bagged on the week. Like, it's... All of a
Lautaro's-
sudden, all these attackers...
Lautaro purple patch incoming.
Okay,
you know?
yeah. We'll wait for the next 2 months of him just bagging. No, they love the champion. They love keeping clean sheets. They're looking okay in the league.
Yeah.
But again, no one's really looking good. Like we said, no one's really looked good in the league yet.
no.
It feels like we could be sitting here again in like February saying, "Oh, could they do it? Could they fight?" we could do this thing for a 3rd year in a row because they're going to be in that same spot again. I know it. We're going to get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They're going to be sitting 2nd in the league, and we'll be like, "Oh, can they?"
Are we talking about them later on or not?
I don't think we are. No, we're not. No,
Because I want that look like old Inter, by the way, on the
looked
weekend.
good.
You got Bastoni fucking getting further forward. DeMarco looked like that guy. Barella was moved like, bro. The way they were moving that ball, it was last year. No, it was 2 years ago. Inter.
I only had Bastoni last time, but Champions League team of the week I gave it Bastoni as well.
That looked like the closest thing to old Inter. That was, I love that performance on the weekend. I know it was Cremonese, but they beat AC there. So they've taken some points off some teams. So
nah, I feel like the old legs are warming back up again.
Yeah.
It's like they're just ticking them over a little bit, and there's enough younger heads hopefully just to get them over the line in some tough games. That's the hope.
hopefully they stay
Thuram or
fit.
bust still. I feel like
If they stay fit, you never know.
we could be doing it again. 8th, I've got Manchester City.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to cook here.
Good.
We're going to go bar for bar.
Good.
We're going to bar for bar here. Yeah. Like it. Really good. Still the robots carrying them though. I feel like on the weekend, I know they dominated the game, but 1-0 versus Brentford, I'm like, can you give us more? Can you show us Man City of 2 years ago? But they're not quite there. And that's why they sort of sit out of their... I feel like the rest here are the leaders, if you know what I mean. They're like the leading pack.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Man City, the first team out of that leading pack.
It feels like it, yeah.
Because right now, it's a lot of Erling Haaland. It's a lot of good defensive work, a lot of Oscar Bob, but I'm waiting for everyone to contribute together.
Yeah, it's also Rodri.
And Rodri going out injured.
Just don't know with him. It's unfortunate. He just, even when he's played, it just feels like just another player. It's not the Rodri that we know. So, yeah, they need to get him fully right.
Yep.
I wouldn't be rushing him back anytime soon.
No, take your time. Tijani Ryan is doing a great job, so you don't really need to rush him back. 7th, Napoli?
Nope.
No, I have Napoli 7th. Similarly, like I said, if everything is Serie A club, I like it. Not convinced yet, though.
Yeah.
Especially, like, they had to really grind out that Champions League performance. It becomes a good win because of the heroics of, Vanja Milinkovic-Savic and Rasmus Højlund and the like. There's moments in games that look fabulous. They start, pinging the ball around. But I always say it's a different season defending a crown versus chasing a crown because teams come in with the low block. They come in with that solidity 4-4-2 sort of setup, especially in Serie A. It's a lot of numbers on the football. They've struggled to break teams down as of recently. The goals on the weekend, we'll get to that game, but sort of scrappy type goals. They're making it count. So, yeah, I've got them as the highest rated Serie A club, but I don't think they're at the echelon of the big boys ahead of them.
Okay.
The baby in the big pond. Sort of
I like that. That's a good one. My 7 is Liverpool.
Gee, you have gone off it.
I really have, mate. Look, obviously the last week hasn't been great. I'm not overly worried, but you can't just forget about the season as a whole so far. Like, there's been every game, probably besides Everton. I think the first 45 minutes were the best we've played all year. But besides that, I mean, it's been basketball, essentially. It hasn't been a great watch. A lot of players pretty much the whole team's not in form. Maybe besides 2 or 3 players I can think of. Probably both keepers in Alice and Van Dijk. Even Gravenberch has chopped off a little bit. Sabozlai moving different positions. As good as he's been, how can you find sort of continuity and consistency in performance when you play right back one half, then you're at 10, then you're at 8. So, the performances haven't been great, but it's not concerning or anything. But it's just things need to improve quickly because with the money we've spent, the expectation as well. Yeah. I know there's been a lot going on off the field, but still losing 3 games in a row is it's not good enough, to be honest.
Even the well-ordered great Ruben Amorim hasn't done that yet.
So that's when you know it's exactly.
I have Liverpool 6th. Still like them more than Napoli still because look, as much as it's basketball, you can still find a way to score most games. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I did go on a bit of a rant about Liverpool yesterday.
I haven't seen it.
I said no Salah. I go Frimpong and Bradley on the right. I go Szoboszlai back in the 10. I go Ekitike up top. I go Gakpo on the left, and play not your best players, but play
you
your
said Gakpo on the left, and
but I don't know. As much as Gakpo is poor, he always finds a way to score.
That's the thing that just annoys me though. Like
I knew he was going to score on the weekend.
He was fucking terrible on the weekend.
I knew he was going to score on the weekend.
Oh, I knew he'd score as well. It was the most Cody Gakpo performance you'll ever see.
But that's what I'm saying. When Salah's on, it works, right? But because Salah's off as well, you can't carry both of them.
Yeah.
And right now, it looks like Gakpo's going to find a way to goal more than Mo Salah is. So you have to just...
Yeah, that's true.
You got to pick one. You can't have both.
Honestly, put the kid in. Put the kid at left wing.
But yeah, I agree with him. It's basketball. It's not Arne Slot. It's not cool, calm, composed.
That's the thing. Look at the first half of last year, how defensively we were. There's no identity with this team at the moment.
No, it's just a lot of... As I'm saying, you don't need to play the best players on the pitch. You need to play the best squad on the pitch. And that's why you have to sacrifice some of the guns.
I don't know what's happened with Slot's system, to be honest.
Not that they're not good players. I still love Salah.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like you need to bring him in one at a time, especially Isak as well. Bring him in one at a time. You have to go roll with Ekitike, I think.
My 6 is Napoli.
Yeah.
I'm still quite big on them. I think obviously winning the league last year, this year, I just love their squad, to be honest. The way they've built this squad, it's a great squad. Conte, historically, I don't think he's been great in Europe, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think he's been amazing. I feel like the league's always been the banker for him, and I think they're still the clear favourites for the Serie A. Just Champions League, I feel like something can happen with this team for sure in the Champions League.
Was it his Juve side that got beaten by Real Madrid, or was it someone else's Juve side?
No, it was Allegri.
Okay. Yeah, he never has done anything in Europe then. Yeah.
So,
what time's now?
Yeah, exactly. It's a great squad.
Højlund, Lukaku,
yep.
Neres, Politano.
Midfield stacked.
Midfield is
got a great keeper. Defense is good. So
Bergkamper's in there, yeah.
And they're not even playing at their absolute best. They're just grinding results. And McTominay's, a freak. So
before I keep cooking. All right, the big 5, the big boys. Football Club Barcelona in 5th for me.
Okay.
Didn't like the result on the weekend. Didn't like the last 2 results. I'm sort of flipping it. I didn't do it for Liverpool. I'm going to do it for Barcelona because to lose to PSG, you didn't have the Ballon d'Or winner. Didn't have Kvicha Kvaratskhelia either. I don't think. Yeah, didn't have it. He was available. No. And no Desiree Doué. Like they had kids playing up top. Like Mayuli was playing up top, and he still got cut apart.
Yeah.
And that goal, the Gonzalo Ramos goal, I'm thinking like, oh man, like doesn't take an analysis to break down that one. You just absolutely cooked yourself. So like we just said just then, the high line's very good when you're playing well, but it's getting exposed more often than it did last season. That's a bit of a worry for me. And you have got players like Lamine Yamal, Rafinha out, but you've got players like Raf performing. Lewandowski had a good start of the season. That midfield's still pretty much untouched other than for Gavi.
Yep.
So there's no real complaints there. Yet you still haven't, for me, been top. Yeah. Especially compared to last year. I'm holding them up against last year's form, and it's very hard to back that one up. So I've gone them 5th.
My 5th is Arsenal.
All right.
To be honest with you, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I can't put them any higher until they start winning shit.
Fair.
Start getting to finals. A week ago, if Liverpool beat Palace, they're 8 points behind us.
Yeah.
And things could be very different. But look, the last week he's actually taken the handbrake off. They're actually playing football the way they should have done the past 3 years. Probably would have won a league title already. maybe even a Champions League. So yeah, I've got them 5th. Best defense in the world by a mile at the moment. I'm not trying to hate on them. I just think this squad is that good that I think it's got to the point now where one trophy might not be good enough.
Fair.
I think they're that good.
Fair.
Seriously, their team is nuts. They've got depth in every single position.
Yeah.
Like, it's up to the manager now. So I think they should be aiming to win both the league and Champions League without
the big double.
The double for sure. The squad's that good.
Yeah. But we said yesterday, Martin Zuberman, the underrated signing of the season.
Yeah.
He's honestly been worth every single penny. There's going to be some shocks here in the top 5 then, obviously. PSG are my 4th team. Very good champions. Very, very good
Really?
Champions League. The 3 above, or the 2 in particular above them, very, very, for me, just untouchable right now just because of the way they're playing their football.
Fair.
PSG have been unbelievable Champions League. They did slip up the last 2 games in the league, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken, a loss and a draw.
Oh, are we taking that seriously though?
If we're not taking League One seriously, then they should be battering League One. Be walking it. They still will walk it.
I still think they're in pre-season, to be honest, in League
they
One.
probably are. Look, I have to finally pick here, and maybe the bias with my second place team. They always seem to be at the top of the list for me. Look, nothing against them. I think they've been fabulous, but these big 3 is a big 3 for me.
Yep.
And PSG haven't, maybe that's probably to your point. They're still in pre-season. It feels like they haven't quite hit their peak straps, and we haven't seen their team with their full starting 11 together. We haven't seen Kvaratskhelia alongside Dembele yet. And that for me is one of my favourite combos in world football right now. So once they're all back, I can judge accordingly, but they're sitting in 4th right now.
My 4th is Barca.
Yep.
Hasn't been a great last couple of games. Obviously, the Sevilla one, I didn't really take into account too much. So they're missing a couple of players, and I feel like it's just one of those freak results, to be honest. I just think, again, just better than Arsenal, I think, fully fit. I think they got a better coach. I just think, I'm not going to rule them out after sort of a one-off game. I think it was a bit of a freak result. That's all. So I'm still backing them big time, Barca.
Yeah. 3rd for me is Bayern Munich.
Same.
Yeah. Just sheer goals, man.
Bro,
Sheer just
they're taking
output.
the piss, seriously.
They're 6-0 champions. I just shut it up. I just forgotten it right away. They've scored 8-2, 8 goals scored, 2 conceded in Champions League.
Yeah.
And they scored 26 or 30 or something in
it's
Bundesliga.
nuts. Their goal difference is 24 or something. It's ridiculous.
I think Harry Kane, Diaz, and Elise are all in double-digit goal contribution. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not
Diaz
mistaken.
signings,
Talk about just unbelievable right now. But the reason I have them higher though is because just I don't know what to do with this team when it comes to the crunch time.
Yeah, we just don't know yet.
And that's
especially
harsh.
Company. We don't know.
Yeah, and that's harsh because the power rankings. I can't really look into the future. It's not really allowed. But right now, I still reckon though the 2 teams above them are in better form, which is hard to do. But I think the Bundesliga is a very hard league to break down in terms of Bayern is so clear.
Yeah. Yeah, they're my 3rd as well.
Anything to add? The same.
I mean, they still are going to bring back Musiala in this side.
It's is that as well.
It's scary, man.
Yeah.
So, I think Bundesliga is probably already over. To be honest, it's 4 points. It's just Harry Kane seems to be getting better. Diaz has been a ridiculous signing. Elise is a freak. So, and they're defending really well. So, just the 2 teams I have.
Yeah, you like to see that above them. In second place is Real Madrid. You can probably put 2 and 2 together then.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's the most aggressive, interesting I've ever heard in my life.
I've got them second as well.
So yeah, Real Madrid second for me. Very, 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 very good on Xabi Alonso. But we saw one slip up, that Atletico game. I saw the vulnerabilities of last season just for a little moment of time there. For 40 minutes I saw last season. Haven't seen it ever since that moment. And I like the way they're more of a build-up play type team. But I'm worried they're like a Mastantuono or like a Mbappe or Goulet injury away from this system really falling apart. Because they're so ball-orientated now, like ball-playing and possession system, that they need these guys to be there. Like if Goulet's not in the 10, what happens?
Yeah, that's true.
Like what happens then if he's not in the 10? And that's the only thing. Like their squad is obviously deep, but I like the depth and the quality at the back of my number one team over them.
Yeah, I got them second as well. They're just absolutely smashing at the moment. Alonso's killing it. He feels like he can't do anything wrong at the moment. He's got Vinny and Mbappe on the same page. It finally feels like some of these youngsters coming through. So it's scary. It's very scary. But yeah, like what you said, it feels like if Arda's not there, or it's interesting.
I don't know if that's me being critical, but I'm just thinking if Mastantuono or Goulet in particular, two guys that are very young, if they're not there, what happens then?
Yeah.
How do they play through there? And that means number one, it's Arsenal. Arsenal.
Would you have had them 1 week ago?
After Newcastle game, I was so big on that.
Really? You would have had them first?
Close, maybe 2. But at Newcastle, it looked like Arsenal 3 seasons ago. Where has this been?
They could have put 8 if it passed if it wasn't for Nick Pope.
Yeah, Nick Pope masterclass. Newcastle at St James's Park, front-footed football. Then backing up with Olympiacos midweek, followed prior to that with Athletic Club in the Champions League. They have bossed them.
Yeah.
And honestly, they've gone one because Erdegaard's injured as well. Because he's useless. He's honestly a waste. But even then, Erdegaard was playing.
I love this hate.
I hate it. He's shit. I was talking to some guy at the pub on the Saturday. I'm like, that's your biggest gift of the season, Erdegaard going off injured, because I think he takes up too much time. Eze in the 10. You saw he should have scored 2 on the weekend, missed 2.
He could have scored a hat-trick against Newcastle if it wasn't for Pope.
But he's cooking and not even get his output yet. But then, we're seeing all this coming together. Gabriel and Saliba, Mosquera as well. They haven't got Ben White back yet. Calafiori's locked in left back.
Nkape hasn't even touched the pitch yet.
Nkape hasn't even come in. Rice has been good. I don't think he's even been at his best yet. But I think Rice will play at his best when he's got Zubimendi and he's got Eze in front of him.
Yep.
The prerogative is to go forward with Eze. The initiation of the attack is not there with Erdegaard. It's sideways, right? With Eze there, Madueke, Gyökeres has been 2 out of 10 at best.
Do you think he's been that bad?
I think he's been so bad. Because the physicality and speed that we saw at Sporting, he looks underdone.
Yeah.
So if he gets going, Madueke comes back from injury, Martinelli looks relevant again.
I know, he's not Martin anymore.
Yeah, he's actually
found his Brazilian passport.
He refound it. And you've got Saka coming back from an injury as well. I'm thinking, what stops this team?
That's the thing, bro. They should be winning both.
The one thing that stopped them was the manager, and all of a sudden, like I said, the handbrake's off.
That's why I've got them 5th still.
Yeah.
Can you do it trust them?
Honestly, that Newcastle performance did wonders for me. I don't know. I was very, very... And then the way they just dominated the last 2 games and cruised it versus Olympiacos and against West Ham, man, I can't fault it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I've still got PSG at number 1.
Yeah.
I don't think they've done anything to be knocked off that perch. Again, Ligue 1, they literally returned to pre-season a week before it was due to start. They're still top of the league. They're just kind of taking the piss. Still missing a lot of players, and yet went to Barca and beat them. So, yeah, Champions League winners for a reason, and I don't think they've done anything to be knocked off their perch.
That's fair. It's a more logical argument than
I've got Arsenal 5th, so
we have the top 8's top 8 for both of us. It's just that the order.
The orders. We just swapped Liverpool, Napoli, and you've got Arsenal first.
Yes,
5th.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, there we go. That's the first time I reckon in about
ever
2 years. Maybe since the start that we've actually been so different on our list.
Yeah.
But I want to hear what the people think at home as well. I want to see. Do the Arsenal fans come and fight for me in my corner?
I think I've had this team could definitely be number 1.
You're waiting.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, which is fair, by the way.
I saw Eze back on the left wing, and I'm not having it. I need to see him at the 10 against Newcastle, where he was 9 out of 10.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
and they need a win shit, man. This team is fucking outrageous.
It's a big call for the big double, but maybe they have to do the big double.
I think they will.
Then they need a big trophy at least.
Yeah, I'm not having this Carabao Cup bullshit.
It needs to be Prem. I think the Champions League for me still feels like the one that's going to happen.
Yeah, they feel like a Champions League team.
Yeah.
The way they defend and stuff. And over 2 legs, it just feels like they're going to be very hard to beat.
It does.
Sad times for all of us.
I hate weekends.